Going on, you guys? Lou back at it again with another video. Now, for today's video, we're really just going to be talking about the Lakers in general, how they did this year, who's really to blame for their failures, and the positive things that did come out of so far this season. I mean, the season's not over yet, but, to be honest with you, if the Lakers are not making the playoffs, that means the season was a failure, meaning that this season, the rest of it doesn't matter. And that's why you're starting to see that these guys are going to say that they're out. LeBron's not playing back-to-backs. And what do I think about that? I mean, I don't know. I've always been under the mindset that I like a player to just continue going. But it is what it is. I really don't care about all that. And, I would like to see LeBron play more, and I would like to see him play the back-to-backs. But there's a bigger vision here that he's seen, and that's just what it is, all right? Now, did Magic Johnson fail as a GM this year? I mean, honestly, they didn't make the moves that I thought they would make. They were playing kind of, soft. But there's a lot of stuff that's starting to, come out. Like that people were telling Magic Johnson to try to keep Julius Randle and Brook Lopez for the team. But instead, he went out there and got Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee, and others. And those are moves that people are seeing like maybe it could have made us better having those people. And I can agree to that to a certain degree. But the things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. You had Jeff and Gundy talking about trading LeBron James. That's absurd, and he knows that, all right? Magic Johnson, not Magic Johnson, but Mark Jackson checked him immediately. Let him know, no, it's LeBron. And, LeBron James is one of those players that when you have him, he's one of the few players that can attract big-name free agents. He's a free agent, not a free agent, but he is a player that can also generate so much money for your franchise, so much money, and just him being there alone brings revenue. So it's even if they have bad season, it doesn't matter because they're making guap, But that's not the big picture here. The big picture is to try to go to the playoffs, to compete for a championship and win. Now, where did they fail? I mean, their talent just wasn't there. It's not all to blame on anybody. Honestly, there's a lot of things that happened this season for them that was just literally bad luck, okay? Injuries and different things like that just, it made it bad. But in general, I think the Lakers don't have a true big identity that makes them where you can, kind of justify what they're going to do. Their team is just just staggered with just some good players that you can see some good hope in, but there's not much to really work with there. And honestly, this is what was going to happen. I didn't think this is what was going to happen. I actually had more hope for the Lakers this year to do more. But it's honestly been great. I work with these guys in the produce. I work at HEB, if you guys know what that is. But there's these guys in produce, and they be up in the mix, talking like the Lakers were going to do something when the AD rumors were coming out and all that stuff was going on. And they were like, oh, we're going to win a championship this year. We're going to do it all. We're going to do all this. Da, 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 da. And then now they're just like, oh, it was meant to be. We knew it was going to happen, this and that. So Laker fans, I'm sorry that you guys got to go through this. It's a sad time for y'all, and I understand. Celtics were still in the playoffs. Let's keep it going. But the one thing that I also wanted to mention real quick before I get out of here is the fact that the Lakers, it doesn't matter that this year was a bad year. It doesn't, okay? Next year is the year where the Lakers going to make some big moves. Magic Johnson's going to redeem all this backlash that he's getting. And, problem solved. And if it doesn't happen that way, then there's a big, big problem, okay? But as of this year, I think GMing wasn't that great. I think the coaching situation has become a problem now because people are addressing it as much as possible, even though it's not that big of a deal. The players, something needs to happen on that end. We're just going to see what happens. So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.